Hiya, hope you're okay. So I just want to go through a bums, tums and thighs Pilates inspired class. So if you make sure you've done a warm up, there is a warm up for runners on the YouTube channel which you could use for that. Just make sure you just get your heart rate up and you get your muscles nice and warm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through 6 exercises with you. We're going to do 10 repetitions of each. And then I'm going to stop the video. So if you want to do it maybe once or twice more, then you can do so. So you just go back to the beginning of the video and follow the exercises and the teaching points again. Okay, so we're going to start in side lying. You don't have to have a mat, but if you've got one, you can use one, okay? So coming to side lying now, so we're going to really focus on these glutes, which are the muscles around the side of the hip and in the bum. So we're going to have the knees bent, feet underneath your body. Rest your head down and have a hand in front. We're going to keep the feet together and we're going to come into a clam, okay? So whilst we're going through this exercise, I want you to think about your pelvis. You want to keep your hips stacked and your hips facing forward. So we're working on core stability as well, okay? So feet together. So we're going to inhale as we lift the knee, exhale as we lower. So that's 1. Okay, so you're going to start to feel this around the side of that hip, but just remember to keep your pelvis nice and still. So we're halfway, so just focus on that breath. Take it steady, and let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So we're just going to straighten that top leg so it's in line with the hip. I'm going to go for 10 leg lifts. So point the toes if you can. And again, keeping that pelvis nice and still. So we're going to go for 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. That's 3, 4. Keep that leg really long, really straight. Excellent. Great stuff. Let's go for last 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So bring that knee back. What we're going to do now is come back to the clam, but just take it up a level. So now we're going to lift the foot up as well. So we're going to do 10 of these, okay? So that's 1, go for 2, 3. So that range of movement is much bigger now, and that pelvis is at risk of moving. So really focus on keeping that core nice and tight to keep the pelvis really still. So do this with control. And let's go for 2 more. And last one. And relax it down. Give that hip a little rub. Well done. Let's go on to the other side. Let's do the same again. Get these hips nice and strong. So taking that arm out, the knees are bent, feet underneath your body, hand in front. Make sure you've got those hips stacked again. So look down the body, get that mind-body connection that we want in Pilates. Feet together, we're going to go for 10 level 1 clams. So we're going to inhale, lift, exhale, lower. That's 1. Great stuff, go at your pace. So if you see this video as an instruction, and once you get to know the exercises, then you can go at your pace. And let's go for 3 more. Last 2, last 1. Okay, so we're just going to straighten that top leg now. Bring it in line with the hip. Make sure it is where you think it is. You can always check the body. Let's go for 10 leg lifts. So let's go for 1. Keep the leg really long and straight. So we're actually working those muscles in the thighs as well. Working the quadriceps. Get a nice little thigh workout. And outer thigh workout. Great stuff. Let's go for 3 more. Then we've got that advanced clam coming up. And last one. Bring that leg back to meet the bottom one. Now we're going to lift the foot and the knee. So we're going to go for 1, 2. Keep that pelvis really still. So you can place your hand on there just to check that it's not moving. Keep this movement really precise. Needs to be a bit of a perfectionist in Pilates. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Give that hip a little rub. You might have felt that bit of a burn, okay? So we're going to come onto our back now. We're going to come into a glute bridge. So you want to have your feet and knees hip width apart. Bring your feet really close to your body, arms by your sides, okay? So from the tip of the tailbone, we're going to inhale as we peel ourselves up off the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Then we're going to exhale as we lower all the way down, nice and steady. So we're just going to do 5 of these. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Exhale all the way down to the tip. So we're mobilising and lengthening through that spine whilst we're squeezing those glutes. Let's do 2 more. Keep those knees in line with the hips, don't let them fly out. And last one. Excellent. So we're going to see if we can do 10 more with a knee lift. So this time we're going to come up to the top, lift one knee and lower. So just one knee per bridge. Okay, so inhale, lift, exhale, lower. So you'll find that if you're lifting the knee, if it's too much, don't do it. That opposite glute is going to be working really hard. You want to keep those hips up. Excellent. Make sure you get those feet back to hip width apart. There's no rush. Always go at your pace in Pilates. Always focus on you, on that core and that centre. And it's all very mindful movements. We really engage with our body, activating the right muscles. Excellent. Just got 3 more to do. So you can pause the video at any time and have a breather if you need to. And let's do 1 more on each side. Excellent. And 1 more. Last one. Lift and lower. Great stuff. Just hug those knees into the chest, ease off that lower back and relax through the neck. So next we're going to do imprinting, which is where we're actually engaging the front and the back of the spine. So we've got the transverse abdominis on the front, the multifidus on the back. They're the deep core muscles. That's what we focus on in Pilates. It forms part of our powerhouse. So feet and knees hip width apart, arms by your sides. We're going to work with the breath. So we're going to inhale all the way into the rib cage. As we exhale, we're going to gently flatten the lower back. Then we're going to inhale to relax it. As we exhale, gently flatten. We're going to do 3 more. So inhale, relax the lower back. Exhale, flatten it down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale to relax. Exhale, imprint. 1 more, last one. Inhale, relax. And exhale, imprint. So now I'm going to bring a chin nod into it, okay? So we're going to inhale, relax. As we exhale, we're going to imprint and lift the chin to chest, arms in line with the shoulders. Just look down the body. Then we're going to inhale, relax back to the mat. Exhale, imprint, chin to chest. Inhale, back to the mat, relax. Exhale, imprint. So we're doing 10 of these in total. We've done 3. And it's really important that you really focus on that lateral breath. So in Pilates, we breathe into the rib cage. We're halfway. And when we exhale in Pilates, when we fully exhale, that transverse abdominis is engaged. So that's why the breath is really important. Let's go for last 3. Last 2. And 1 more. Great stuff. So if you did find those chin nods were too much, you can always just carry on with the imprinting until you feel like you can lift the head up off the mat, okay? But the lateral breath really helps to keep those muscles relaxed in the neck when you're lifting the head. So we're going to come into tabletop position. So 90-degree angles through the legs, knees on top of the hips, and we're imprinting the whole time. Don't let it go. You have to push that lower back down, okay? So this is too much, just skip it, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to inhale just to extend one leg and then exhale to come back to tabletop and change. So we're going to inhale away, exhale back to tabletop. Go do 5 on each leg, okay? So 8 more. Maintain that imprint. Don't let that lower back lift. If it's lifting, hug the knees into the chest and give it another go. Great stuff. If this is too much, you could do a toe tap instead, okay? So inhale away, exhale back. Keep that imprint nice and strong. Let's do 4 more. Maintain that control. And let's do 1 more on each leg. Last one. Excellent. Just hug those knees into the chest just for a moment. And we're just going to see if we can do 1 more variation. I'm going to do 10 if we can. If you can't do these, then carry on doing what we were doing. Work at your level. So we're going to see if we can straighten both legs out. We're going to finish with 10 of these, okay? Unless you're going on to do it again. So this will be the end of your first set, okay? So we're going to inhale away, exhale back. Really important you keep that lower back pressed down. Use the breath. You're halfway. We're getting a big shake. Inhale away. Exhale back. Excellent. Let's go for 3 more. Maintain that control. Last 2. 1 more, nice and steady. Well done. Hug those knees in. Excellent. So that is 1 round of that circuit. So if you want to do it again, put the video back to the start, do it again, or if you feel that's enough for you today, then that's absolutely fine. Great effort. See you soon.